will still show me an error. Yes, I cannot use this, so it has to be a group by order count. Not group by, but having. Okay, if it is not working that way, we can just give a count of order ID. Right, so this is the exact query that I'm running. But just to simplify this query, just to simplify, or it looks easier for the other person to see, what I do, this part, this group by part, this select part, I write as a count quantity CTE, and this where clause I write separately in a CTE expression. Right now you will see that this might seem useless to you at this point of time, but when we have large sets of queries, like let us say we have 5-6 steps here, and then there is a union. If you remember what union is, joins में पढ़ा था हमने, and then 5-6 more. So to make this less complicated, we use CTE. ठीक है, like let us go back here and see. They are temporary result set. Temporary क्यों है? Because this result set does not exist anywhere unless I select this whole. ठीक है, this alone does not mean anything. जब तक मैं पूरा select नहीं करूंगा तब तक ये run नहीं करेगा. Right, so this is within the scope of the query. ठीक है, it is not stored anywhere. They are used to simplify complex queries, especially recursive ones, making code more readable. It can be recursive. So this is a advantage. It can be recursive. Recursive we will do. What is recursive? इसका use क्या है? But as of now, just remember temporary result set, simplify complex queries, can be recursive. ठीक है, these are the 3 major points. So ये दोनों तो हमने देख ली. Now we will focus on the recursive part. ठीक है, and this is how it works. We have to write this CT, then we can do a select star from the CT, जैसे हम view में करते थे, almost वैसे ही, but it is not stored anywhere. Okay, so is this clear to you guys? What is a CT?
Yes.
Okay, now let us do something which is okay. So let us go back here and understand what is a recursive CT. ठीक है, ये तो चलो थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन बेस्ड हो गया, एम्प्लॉय हायरार्की ये सब करते हैं इसको. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल समझते हैं रिकर्शन क्या है एंड रिकर्सिव सीटी क्या है. उससे पहले एक बार बस ये देख लेते हैं व्यूज एंड सीटी के बीच में डिफरेंस, सो यू डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. सीटी टेम्परेरी रिजल्ट सेट है, विद इन द एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ द क्वेरी एग्जिस्ट करता है. इट इज नॉट स्टोर्ड समवेयर. व्यू इज अ ऑब्जेक्ट, इट इज स्टोर्ड समवेयर इन द डेटाबेस. ठीक है, एग्जिस्ट ओनली फॉर द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ क्वेरी, स्टोर्ड इन द डेटाबेस. जब तक अलग से ड्रॉप नहीं करोगे इट वुड बी देयर. बेस्ट सूटेड फॉर ब्रेकिंग डाउन कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेरीज और recursive operations. ठीक है, these two are the major use. While views का हमने देख लिया, we can write reusable code, we can do data abstraction and other things. CT recursive support करता है, views recursive support नहीं करता है, which is a very major advantage of CT. And other than that, CT is running at run time. So इसके performance पर कोई मतलब it does not impact the performance. Index can improve a query performance, like a view, if it is indexed, it can increase the decrease the time we are taking to run a query, but उसके लिए large database होगा तो ही वो difference हमें realize होगा. And modifiability, CT cannot be indexed or have any schema or something. Views can have indexes, views can have this and that, but CTs are nothing, just queries in a simpler form. They are not something, but they are queries to simplify. अब इसमें एक बार recursion we have to understand differently, right? Because this is a new concept for you. Does any one of you know what recursion is by definition? If someone is from CS, you might have heard about the word recursion. Okay, if not an issue. ठीक है, ये coding में recursion is mostly defined within a function, but that is not what we are here to, right? And it is not very common thing, so this is also not a very basic concept. You should know it, but it is kind of an advanced thing, right? So recursion is basically repetition until a certain condition is specified, kind of a loop, but it is slightly different, right? So loop मतलब कैसे हुआ? Let us say I want to print number from 1 to 5, right? So recursion कैसे होगा? I will write कि let's start from 1 and we will keep on adding 1 until it is less than 5. ठीक है, जैसे वो कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं होगी वो प्रिंट होना बंद हो जाएगा. सो आई विल गेट 1 2 3 4 5. This is the basic idea behind recursion. So how we can use CTE as a basic recursion technique? So if I were to print numbers from 1 to 5, right? So what I will do, first I will write a base case and then I will write a recursive case, and between them I will use a union all. Do you remember what is a union all? हमने joins और set operations में किया था ये joins वाले lecture में. Anyone remember? Okay, so union all क्या होता है एक बार मैं फिर से बता देता हूँ. Let us say I have this joins database, है ना? यहाँ पर table 1 और table 2 था. If you remember, we have table 1 and table A and table B, right? So if I want to get results from multiple table, like select star from table A and select star from table B. So table A में there are 3 entries, 1 2 3, Alice, New York, Bob, Los Angeles, Charlie, Chicago. Table B also has 3 entries, and what union all will do is it will combine them and give me 3 plus 3 6 entries, and यहाँ पे repetition भी हो जाएगा, that is Alice and New York can get repeated also. So this is the basic function of union all. जो result set है उनको add करके it will give us. Now what I will do, I will write here with numbers CTES. This number CTE is the name of CTE. You can give any name that you want. Base case is select 1 as number. What it will do? Just select 1 as number. ठीक है, यहाँ पर कोई कॉलम कोई डेटाबेस का यूसेज नहीं है. I am just writing select 1 as number. So number is the name of the column. It is selecting 1. See, I can do this also. 1 as number, 2 as this and that. So I just write select 1 as number. Till here, is it clear to you? Name of the CTE and this statement. Union all को अभी के लिए हटा देते हैं यहाँ से. Is this clear to you? Name of the CTE. Sorry, bracket open नहीं किया मैंने. We will end the CTE here. But select 1 as number. इसमें किसी को डाउट है क्या? Select 1 as number क्या होता है? Can you please explain select 1 as number? See, select 1 as number is very very basic statement. यहाँ पर कोई database, nothing is used. I am just saying select 1. So it selects 1. As number means name of the column. So instead of no column name, I get select 1 as number. Okay, by mistake clicked on new query here. Select 1 as number. This is what I get. Right. Now I don't want 1. I want 1 2 3 4 5. Right. I can write select 4 as number. So it will just select 4. You can directly define a number. जरूरी नहीं है कि डेटा सेट से ही हो. मैं कोई नंबर डिफाइन करूंगा, it will select 1 as number. ठीक है. Now ये तो हो गया. रिकर्सिव केस लिखना है आपने. रिकर्सिव केस में क्या है? सेलेक्ट नंबर प्लस 1. मतलब जो नंबर है उसमें 1 ऐड कर दो. सेलेक्ट नंबर प्लस 1. Where it will select? From number CT. This is the game of recursion. Mostly coding में भी ऐसे ही होता है. That I have defined number CT and then I'm calling it again inside this. राइट. सो क्या होगा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट विल सेलेक्ट नंबर, फिर से रन करेगा उसके अंदर, फिर से रन करेगा, अनलेस अ कंडीशन इज सेटिस्फाइड दिस नंबर सी विल कीप ऑन रनिंग साइड. ठीक है. एंड आई विल राइट वेयर नंबर इज ग्रेटर देन 5. Okay. And in the end, I will write select number from numbers CTE. Achha, notice one thing that when I write here, so it does not give me auto complete. Number CT मुझे पूरा टाइप करना पड़ता है. But when I write here, when I write number C, automatically it is given number CTE. Why? Because views and tables में it can give automatically because they are saved somewhere. जो CTA, it is not saved somewhere. Only when I'm writing it inside the CTE, it is giving me this. Okay, so this is additional thing you can ignore also if you want to. Now let me run this again, but we need union all. Okay, let us run this and we get so we are okay, not greater than 5 but less than 5. Sorry, greater than 5 तो है ही नहीं with to start with. 1 2 3 4 5. ठीक है. Now let us understand what just happened here. ठीक है. सबसे पहले select 1 as number. 1 आ गया हमारे पास. In the recursive case, it is saying select number plus 1. So 1 plus 1 2 from number CT where number is less than 5. So नंबर अभी लेस देन 5 है. फिर यहाँ पे क्या होगा, नंबर अब हो गया 2, नंबर हो गया 2, फिर से CT कॉल होगा, फिर वो हो जाएगा 3, फिर 4, फिर 5. 5 तो जाएगा ही नहीं, 4 पे ही एंड हो जाएगा. एंड 4 जब नंबर हो जाएगा, so we will get select 4 plus 1. So we will select 5. Right. So what is happening? First of all, we are selecting 1 as number. Selecting 1 as number. Then we are selecting number plus 1. Then फिर again number plus 1, number plus 1, number plus 1. And number की वैल्यू कैसे अपडेट होती है? यहीं से. ठीक है. So 1 होगी, then 2, then 3, then 4, and it will keep on calling unless a condition is satisfied. So this is how recursion works in CT. What is the use of union all? Very good question. See, union all का यूज इसलिए है क्योंकि अगर मैं सिर्फ इतने को रन करता हूं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ओके इट विल गिव एरर बिकॉज नंबर डिफाइंड ही नहीं है यहाँ पे. अगर मैं यूनियन नहीं करूंगा, अगर मैं यूनियन नहीं करूंगा, सो इट विल नॉट कंबाइन दीज टू रिजल्ट्स. मतलब ये जो सेलेक्ट 1 एज नंबर है ना, दिस विल नॉट कंबाइन विथ दिस इज ओनली गिविंग मी 2 3 4 5, क्योंकि ये तो स्टार्टिंग नंबर प्लस 1 से होता है ना, तो 2 से स्टार्ट होता है ये सेलेक्ट नंबर प्लस 1 है ये, तो ये स्टार्ट ही 2 से होता है. दैट इज वाई टू यूनियन. सो 1 हमें यहां से मिलता है और 2 3 4 5 हमें सेकेंड वाली क्वेरी से मिलता है. यस, इट इज वर्किंग एज अ कनेक्टर. वही जो रिजल्ट सेट्स को ऐड कर देता है ना, दैट इज ऑल. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो काइंड ऑफ एडवांस थिंग. मतलब ये एक बार देख लेना, बहुत ज्यादा आई वोंट से इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. अगर ज्वाइन सब क्वेरीज क्लियर हो जाता है देन गिव दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स टाइम. सीटी इंपॉर्टेंट है इन दिस केस, सिंप्लीफाइंग द क्वेरी. बट अगर ये चीज इनिशियली यू विल माइट टेक सम टाइम टू रिमेंबर. वैसे तो कॉन्सेप्ट तो सिंपल ही, बट ये सिंटेक्स हो सकता है आपको याद करना पड़े. सो दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू गिव टाइम टू. सो सिमिलरली यू कैन राइट हियर CTE to print number from 1 to 10, but you have to write print even number. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर +2 कर देना, स्टार्ट करना 0 से. दिस इज अ होमवर्क दैट यू डोंट हैव टू डू राइट नाउ. ट्राई करना इसको एक बार. बट दीज वर द टॉपिक्स दैट वी वर टू डू टुडे. अब इसमें से वी विल डू सम क्वेश्चंस ऑन व्यूज. ठीक है, रिकर्सिव सबको आई थिंक दिस इज क्लियर टू यू. इसमें कोई डाउट है क्या किसी को? पहले ये पूछ लो एक बार. देन वी विल डू a few more questions on views and that is all we have to do today. सो ये एक बार फिर से देख लेना एंड डू नॉट पुश मोर ऑन दिस, बट इसका यूज क्या है मैं एक बार बता देता हूँ. इट कैन बी यूज्ड व्हेन वी हैव हायरार्की. It can be used when we have hierarchy. So using this, we can actually create a certain kind of, when there is a managerial hierarchy, जैसे एम्प्लॉय नंबर 2 उसके अंडर 5 और 3 काम कर रहे हैं, देन 5 के अंदर 6 और 8 काम कर रहे हैं. इन दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स वी कैन यूज दिस सीटी फ्रॉम रिकर्शन. सो अगर होगा तो इस पे नेक्स्ट क्लास में वी विल डू अ क्वेश्चन, सिंपल क्वेश्चन. बट for now, this is just you need to remember that CTE can have recursion and are used to simplify the queries. Okay. Now let us just okay. What we can do? Okay. So what you have to do is you have to create a view of customer details with customer ID, company name, order ID, order date, and ship city. Right? This is what you have to do. And then you have to use the same view, use the above created sorry use the above created view to solve. क्या solve करना है? These two questions. First is to which customers have placed orders in 1998 and which customers have placed orders from C at. Okay. So create this view and do these two questions. If you face any issue, any doubt, just let me know. Okay. So this you have to do before leaving. So just try this. Let me know the solution, and then I think we are done for the day. Okay, so did anyone create this view? Do you want any hint or something? Working on. Okay, take your time. I'll wait for you. When you're done, just share the solution. Okay, so I think Lokesh has shared. I'll just copy and see if the solution is correct or not. So created the joins using, created the views using joins, and we have customer ID, order date, ship city, correct, from customer, and this. Okay, and our view looks like this, right? So we have the city, we have the order date, order ID, and to get it for Seattle, we have this filter. And can you please help here for date? Okay, so let's start from where order date. So what Nilesh have shared, select star where year order date is equal to 1998 is correct. So you just have to use a year function, which is the inbuilt function, and customer detail is the name. So I will just change this. And this is how it will work. So now you get all the orders that have been placed in 99. You can use a similar using month and day also. Okay. So this is an inbuilt function. When you are using any date format, you can use the year to do it. So this would be the solution to all the three questions. Let me write it. And this is your homework. You can try this where you have to use a CTE to print even number from 1 to 10. Same syntax hoga. Instead of 1, we start with 2. And instead of +1, we will do a +2. So I think that sums up our session for the day. So today we have covered views, indexes, and CTEs. ठीक है, so CTE, just remember index and views also. CTE में जो simplification वाला part है ना, that you can use it to simplify complex queries. This could be very useful in long term. Other than that, indexes theoretically एक बार अच्छे से कर लेना, conceptually क्या होते हैं, types क्या है, uses क्या है, advantage क्या है. And views का भी same है. You should know how to create view, basic syntax, but mostly you would be working with views rather than creating them. Right? So views से data कैसे filter करते हैं, similar to what we do with the tables. Right? So that is all for today. Can you please share CT query in the Telegram group? Sure, I will copy paste it in the Telegram group also. So before leaving, any doubts, any questions?